All right, so we're going to check this guy out right here. And so basically we need to simplify this expression given that f of x is 3x squared minus 1. All right, so let's see how this guy is going to work here. So what is f of x plus h? Okay, well, let's do that. Let's do that over here, f of x plus h. Okay, that means that whatever the function is, we're going to replace x with x plus h, meaning, see how this was x? That means whatever this x is, I replace that with x right here. So if this was a 1, then I'm going to put a 1 right there. If this was a 2, then I would actually put a 2 right there. But neither of those is the case. We don't have x, we don't have 1, we don't have 2, but really we have x plus h. So that means I'm going to plug in x plus h here, which means I have to do x plus h right there. Okay, so that's what we have to do. In order to find out what is f of x plus h, I need to replace x with x plus h. So that means I'll have 3 times x plus h squared minus 1. Okay, so that's what goes right here. And I'm going to simplify this right now so it's all nice and tidy here. So the order of operations, I do my exponent before I multiply. So I'm actually going to do this first. Okay. Doing all that, I'll get 3 times x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. And let me just move this guy over. Maybe it doesn't want to move over. There we go. And then minus 1. So what I did right here was I did the FOIL, first, outside, inner, last, and I just combined them together already. I didn't do the extra step in there. Okay, now I'll go ahead and multiply the 3 through. So 3x squared plus 6xh, 6xh plus 3h squared minus 1. And that's about it there. There was nothing else that I can combine together or eliminate. So f of x plus h, all that is to say that that is this. And that's what I'm going to put right here now. Okay? So I'm replacing this with 3x squared plus 6xh plus 3h squared minus 1. Okay? All right, let's see what else do we have going on here. Now we have minus f of x, right? So minus f of x. So what is f of x? Well, f of x is 3x squared minus 1. So I'm going to put 3x squared minus 1. Okay, so let's make sure that we don't lose what we're doing here. This whole thing, this right here, okay, is f of x plus h. 3x minus 1 is f of x. Okay, and now this is all over h because there's an h right there. All right, well, let's see if we can clean this up here. If there's anything that we can add, combine, whatever here. And so I see that we have a negative, so we need to distribute this negative sign. So I'm going to rewrite 3x squared plus 6xh plus 3h squared minus 1. But now we have a negative times a positive is a negative 3x squared, and a negative times a negative is a positive 1. And this whole thing will still all be all over h. And let's see here. It looks like we can combine or 3x squared minus 3x squared, so those actually cancel out. Negative 1 and positive 1 cancels out. So look at what I have left. I have 6xh plus 3h squared all over h. Okay. Don't stop there because it's not complete. You need to recognize that the numerator has a common factor of h. So if I factor out that h, I'm left with 6x plus 3h all over h, right? H times 6h is 6xh, and h times 3h is 3h squared. And so that's how you check your work to make sure that you factored it correctly. And now we could, those guys get canceled out. So finally we have a simplified answer of 6x plus 3h. And that was a big tamale.